Hello everyone, I'm Greg Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 348 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we have been working on military sites, and I believe we are just about done here. Though we lack some stuff, I guess that's just the input that's lacking, so that's okay. I'm gonna ignore all that for now, because we will need to, well, scale everything better later if we really want to. But that's for later to decide. So let's say that military is done. Then we need to produce engines. And that's both normal and electric engine units. Also, we will be exporting pipe from this one, I think. Maybe, maybe not. We need to produce this in any case. Steel in, this in, this in, and this we're producing. Okay. So that shouldn't be too bad. Well, let's pin that. And we shall just move to the next suitable location, I guess. Unless we want to reserve some of this stuff. This could just be output through this depot, actually, if we wanted to. Same with the others. So we shall just move on like usual. Can we see if they connect? Yes, we can. Good. So this should be fine. Okay. And of course we lack some rail, as always. But we should have that on the train. Now for this we need iron and steel and iron gear wheels and basic electronic parts and some lubricant. And that should be everything, right? I think so. Good. Let's just get this in where it isn't in the way. And name these stations. So, we're just gonna call this engine. Engine unit and electric engine unit. Just call it engine. Engine 3. And iron. Whoops, iron. And steel. And iron here. And lastly, the BEPS. Well, not lastly, but last of the solids at least. So lubricant. And then we need 2 outputs, of course. At least 2 outputs. I'm not sure about the pipes yet. Let's just name these already. Engine unit. Electric engine unit. Good. And let's remove some trees. Okay. So some of these first. We do need fluids here, so we also need some barreling production first of all. And let's take a proper setup. Did we do these correctly and limit the outputs, not just the inputs? It seems like it. And we just need the storage as well. I want that in the other direction. Wait, what? This is all barrels. Dang it. Let's keep the barrels there, put canisters in these, and bottles in here. Except that we only need, I guess, barrels. Yeah. So I guess we don't need this stuff. Oh. Let's get some steel in there then. We shouldn't really be needing a lot here, so I hope that's enough. Also need some robots. Maybe we should get the fuel train in here. Engine unit. Engine fuel. Empty or time, not activity. Time passed. Maybe an activity would actually be better. Let's keep it as it is for now. Like 1 second or second of inactivity would make it more efficient actually. So we can consider doing that. Need some more wagons. And for once I remember to use fluid wagons here. Good. So, you go to iron. Oops. Iron sheet coil. Full. Engine iron. Empty. Go. You go to steel. Full. Engine steel. Empty. Go. You go to gear wheels. Iron gear. Full. Engine iron gear. Empty. Go. You go to BEP. Whoops. What's this one? BEP. Full. Engine BEP. Empty. Go. And you will go to lubricant. I'm not sure if we're actually making enough lubricant at our original fluid processing facility. But let's start with that at least. We can always go and make more at our new one over here. Looks like we have enough to start with at least. But you never know. Okay. Then these. And then we need to figure out how we are going to scale all of this. Oh, this again. Dang it. First block canned unlink. Yes, great. Can I decide anything in here then? No. Wait, I can unlink it from here. Now it's unlinked. What? Can't link. I have no idea what's up with this. Seems like it's a little bit buggy. 100 of those. We also want 100 of these. Ish. I guess we are scaling stuff lower than that, which makes sense with these numbers. So 10 and 10, and then we scale with beacons to start with. So we need to cut this as well. 2 of those to 6 of those. What would we like to be closest to the robots? This is 100 items per second. That seems the worst. I'm thinking we're just gonna make rows of 29 machines here and 2 rows of this with 29 in each. And then this will just stack together. But where do we want this still? I guess between these two. So we get these closest because they are the most intensive. Yeah, let's do that. Decision is made. Sure, that seems fine. Do we also need to cut up the steel, actually? Also, we need to fix steel. I think we do. That's fine. Okay, so we need 29 of these here. 13. Whoa. 26. 29. Something like that. Do we want to shift any from up here down here? Nah. I'm too lazy to do that. Can we fit in this here? Yes, good. And we need inserters and beacons. Okay. We don't have any inserters and we don't have any beacons. No, we have beacons. Good. You should go back home then. And then we want this stuff. Yep. 1, 2, 6. Steel cutting here in the middle. Then iron cutting. And then the 6 pipe producers. And if we want to make or export pipe from here at some point, we will just scale up this road with more pipe. Where's pipe? Here. 1, 2, 6. Good. We should set our train to manual so I can get it back as fast as possible. Oops. Oh, I guess it is already full. Or we're lacking some resources. But I don't know. Let's just get back here. Okay, and then we do the electric engine units, and we need fluid for that. How often do we want the fluid thing barreling pump? One to two, 1 to 4. Let's just go 1 to 2. It will of course mean that this row gets 50% larger or longer. But that's something you'll have to deal with, I guess. So, you do electric engine units. Let's grab all of the things we need. Also, productivity. It seems like we really have to go and fix our steel production after this, because we're not getting enough. You unbarrel lubricant. No. I can't just drag this, because then, well, it will try and put 1 to 1. Instead, we will just do it manually then. How many is that? 26. Well, we can't really get to exactly 29 with this, but that's okay. 28. Let's just stop. Okay, and we need more beacons and chests. Let's just take all of those. Okay. And that has been our largest production in a while. But we still need steel for all of this. We have everything else good. So, steel production, here we come, I guess. What? Why have we limited that to 2? That doesn't make too much sense. We don't produce steel anywhere else, right? I don't think so. Double steel over here. No link, please. We don't have two stations of this name, right? Steel 1, that doesn't make a lot of sense, no. Now why are we not working here? Iron ingots. Iron ingots. Probably just has a problem with its inputs being too large. Need limestone. Oh, so we actually low on limestone, okay. We were only producing that over here. That's very slow. Okay. Oh, let's see if it helps to just scale this. Oh, improve the belt and stuff. If only I had belt on me still. Well, we can get rid of this stuff, I guess. We stopped exporting geodes from here. I should have used the robots for this, but sometimes you just gotta do manual labor. Do we have higher tiers than tier 2 of these? No. But how did this get upgraded? What? Didn't I just use this one for... Oh, the belt is upgraded, it's just these middle things. That to blue, this to blue. What are you taking to? Okay, this stuff. Doesn't really matter, let's just get rid of it, I guess. Stop that, put this back in. How about something like that? So now the machines are empty and we have a lot easier of a time here. But we can upgrade these as well if we want to. But I'm not sure they can keep up. Or these can keep up then. No, they can't. So So let's downgrade half, please. Okay. Should be better, but it probably isn't. Well, it probably isn't good enough. Let's send that though. And then we can consider if we want to actually do something about this. We could just make a beacon setup. All of this is just for this purpose and this sand, I guess. Which we are bringing to concrete. Let's do something about this whole area, I guess. Because why not? Okay. And this was just the old geodes. Is it just me, or does this seem a lot shorter than it normally is? I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. We will connect this in a little bit. First, let's fix all of our production problems. So we would want beacons, of course. And we want these producing limestone. How are we going to do this best? If it's actually supposed to be fast. We need another machine before this at least. Doing this stuff. Viscous mud. Oh, and we need to make it into light mud as well. Do we? Wait. Yeah, light mud. Oh, I guess. Yeah, of course, there was 3 of them chained at the beginning. Concentrated to light. Viscous to constant, or heavy to concentrated. Viscous to heavy. Good. So this produces 200 every 5 seconds. This consumes 20 every 5 seconds. So it should be still able to have 10 of these. At least if we can keep the pressure up. Do we really want to use robots and barrels here? We might have to. Oh yeah, and this was all just for the mod, so that we use robots well. Let's get this close to the water, I guess. And we actually get mud from it, so we need to actually take care of that. Maybe we don't care too much about the water then. We will just make our own water. And then I guess we will use the mud, or just clarify the mud by making it into viscous mud water. Sure thing. More water. How is it with these? They need more space than normal pumps, I think. Let's just try this. Oh yeah, we need it wider as well. Thing like that. And we don't have to have the water in this row, I guess. Okay, let's try with this. Still need to output the mud. And then we need, well, we don't need to, but I think we are just going to barrel this up. And light hot water. And of course we need barrels and robots for that. Okay. Robots, we didn't bring our train. I think it's best to just go up and grab some of them. We should really grab some steel as well for the barrels. Why do we want to set up this stuff? And how come there's no mud here? Did we connect this with something that requires mud? I don't think so. Oh well. Let's just see how this is laid out. Water and the viscous stuff. Shall we just have a pump for each of these machines then? Sure. Let's just do that. And light mud. We should produce the barrels, but let's just wait a little bit. And then we need water under this. Don't need it that close. Wait, it's just enough water, not viscous mud water. So scratch that. Where's my landfill? And water in. Good. So that's not too bad. We can just scale that. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.